Okay, let's start the video. Somebody hit the Powerball jackpot in Arizona. Not only did that happen, one person won the second prize only. And as you can see, that the 360 caught a lot of people off guard. Nobody was going to pick 360. They caught a lot of people off guard. And you can see that they cheated last night, because if that much amount of tickets sold, it can be only one second prize winner. It can't be. So they are cheating last night with 360. They put it out of nowhere, the 360s. A lot of number that would do. A lot of numbers should have been drawn, but they did not draw those numbers, and that's why they were cheating last night. Out of nowhere, Arizona hits. Arizona isn't a big state to hit, but they put it in Arizona. Mostly it's New York, California, New Jersey, Florida that hit those jackpots. So you can donate, subscribe, share, and like my video, and click on my name video to donate and subscribe. Please donate and subscribe. Click on that name. I'll try to post another video up. I try to get you guys to hit that jackpot. And if you want to run my system, please email me. Point to email me so you can hit that jackpot for next draw. It doesn't matter if it's 50 million for the Mega Man. It's still better than 20 million for the Powerball. Okay, but let's get back to the Powerball, and let's see where the numbers are. So, and I show you last draw, the Mega Million. You can see where the digit stands. It occurred on Powerball last night, and you can see around 7 digit was used for Powerball last night. Around 7 digit. I'm going to review that in the video. So keep watching. Do not cut through the video. So you can have 7 digit was drawn last night, and you can see the record is to break the Dster down, break down the Dster, and break it to 5 corners. Want to hit the jackpot when it gets to 5 corners or 4 corners. We're gonna break the record. The record breaking corners of 5 corners that hit the jackpot on 4/16. You can't break this record and having 4 corners to hit the jackpot. When I tell people 1 to 35 is gonna come, it came 2 weeks ago. 1 to 35 came for both games. So 1 to 35 is gonna come. People do not listen. And when I said let's break the record of having 4 corners, 4 corners will come. I cannot guarantee you that, but 5 corner has come. So 4 corner could come, 5 corner could come again. When that comes, you expect to hit big. And they don't do it that often. When they do it that often, you expect to hit big. So back then was when the matrix was 1 to 35 for Powerball. That time it narrowed down from 36 to 70. You only pick from 35 number if it's 1 to 35. And nobody willing to go to the extreme length and bring down the matrix by playing only 1 to 35. And after that occurs, it's gonna be a long time before they drew 1 to 35 again. So I advise you to stay in the updates when that 135 will get drawn again. If that draws again, you only need to play 1 to 35 and use the system to narrow down numbers and the breakdown to increase your chance of hitting that jackpot. And show everybody the 18. And I want to show everybody the 4. I don't have that thing, but there was a time when there was a ticket I'm going to show it on my next video. I don't have that ticket with me. They were close to 6 number last night. It was close to 6 number last night. That one ticket was close to 6 number last night for Powerball. Has close to 6 number. And I wasn't joking. I'm going to have to find that ticket. And last time was 427, I believe. So again, 427 Powerball. Let's see where the winning numbers are. You have 11 that was drawn, not in the Dster. You have 36. Not in the Dster. You have 61 on top. You have 62 on the bottom. You have 68 on the bottom and on quadrant 2. And you have 04 not there. So if you use the right Dster, you should hit that jackpot. So if you use the right Dster, you should hit that jackpot. This Dster wasn't used last night, but the Dster that was used had a lot of good numbers in that. Had more numbers than this Dster. And you can email for Dster system and hitting that jackpot. So again, using the right Dster, you can hit the jackpot. So again, Dster that was pretty much used last night's draw. Let's review the Dster that was pretty much used like last night's draw and see what's the difference between the draw Dster that was used and randomly used any Dster. 1614, 88, 737, 737, 856, 856, 8854, 8854, 272, 272, and then you have 106, 106, 251, 251, 264. So this is what we pretty much used last night, and as you can see, the 11 not there, but the 36 had been in the blue box on the bottom because 36 was an overdue number also. So 36 was in the bottom. So as you can see, 36 chip was on the bottom. You can see 36 on the bottom, and then you have 61 on top. You have 68 on the bottom. You have 62 also on the bottom. That makes this a hot corner right there. C4. And then you have 04. 04 wasn't in the Dster, but that's why I wasn't able to pick the 04 last night. But you can see last night was a tricky draw. It was a very, very, very tricky draw. And because that 360, I wasn't expecting anybody to hit, but they did hit draw. So let's duplicate a slide. Now let's look at the Powerball draw from last night. 111. The 36, 61, 62, and 68. Now let's look at the corners that was used for last night's draw. You have digit 1 occurring 3 times. You have digit 2 occurring 1 time from 62. And you have digit 3 occurring 1 time. Remember, 6 cannot be picked out of the Dster using 6. You gotta use 0 and 6 for 6. For 7, same thing, 0, 7. Now, 4, 5, 6, the digit 6 occurring and the 04. I gotta add back the 04. Sorry about that. 04. So digit 0 appearing 1 time. So let's do this in order. 1 time. And digit 4 from 04 appearing 1 time. So do you see that? And then we're up to digit 6 appearing 4 times, including the 36. The main digit was digit 6. Digit 6 haven't been main digit. It's usually digit 1, 2, 3 that are main digits, and maybe 4. But digit 6 hasn't been the main digits, and they did it on purpose. They threw us off. So, and then the digit 8 appearing 1 time. So if you add all these, you should have 12 digits, including the Powerball. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12. You have 12 digits. And how many? You have 12 digits. And how many digit total was used? How many coordinates that was used? 1 should be used. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The lowest coordinate should be used is 7 coordinates. 7 coordinates should be used for last night's draw. We're trying to get that goal to minimize cornet use. Remember, you can use up to 12 cornet. If it's all spread out, you can use up to 12 cornet. Those cornets should be used for 7 cornets because you have 7 digit and some repeated. So digit 6 repeated 3 more times and digit 1 repeated 2 more times. So you got 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. So let's copy the number down first. Let's use the top quadrant. Zero, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. Let's say I play them in order. I don't want to play them in order, but let's say I play them in order. Let's see where the numbers are. Because you have a double numbers, the double numbers screwed up. So you got to add another digit 1 because of the double numbers. If you have a double numbers, then the only problem is you got to increase the digit 1 more time. If you have 2 double numbers, you got to increase another digit 1 more time. So if you have 1 double numbers, instead of having 7 cornets, you have 8 cornets. If you have 2 double numbers, instead of having 7 cornet, you have 9 cornets. So you can increase the cornet each time there's a double number being drawn. So as you can see, that makes 11 here. Now where's your 36? 36 is here. The only disadvantage when you have is a double number. Double number give you a disadvantage, but you gotta know when the double number doesn't occur. When the double number doesn't occur, that's when you get an advantage. A pick 3, pick 4, you need pick 4 and pick 3 double numbers will give you an advantage. For pick 3 and pick 4. But for Powerball, Mega Man, any other game, a double number doesn't give you advantage because the more cornet you use, the more trouble you have. You don't want too much cornet. So 11 there, 36 right there, 61 right here, 62, 68, 04. So put them in order, just like this. You still get them. You still do not need to rearrange the cornet. Like I did on the last video for Mega Man, you did not need to rearrange the cornet. 11, 36, 61, 62, 68, and 04. Look at all these coordinates right there. You can see that drawer you need 8 cornet. That's 8 cornet being used. So again, you can see time from time, no 9 cornet like I said on another video, no 10, no 11, no 12 cornet. Most of the time are these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cornets. Around 8 cornets and 2, 4, 6, 7 cornet. Around 8 cornet and 7 cornet numbers do get drawn. So if you have more than 8 cornets, 9, 10, 11, 12 cornets, you're not going to hit because the number do not get diversified that much. And let's look at the next draw for Powerball, the draw before. Let's look at the draw before. The draw before, we have 12, we have 18, we have 20, we have 39, we have 61, we have 10. So again, do you see a double number? So you don't see any double numbers. The main digit is digit 1. I told you, digit 1, 2, 3, 4 are main digits so most of the time. So let's put them in order. I like to put them in order. Digit 0 appearing 2 times. You have digit 1 appearing 4 times. If you don't see that, just rewind the video. 12, 18, 61, and 10 all have digit 1s. Digit 2 appearing 1 time. Digit 3 appearing 1 time. 2 times. Sorry about that. Digit 3 appearing 1 time. And digit 4, 5 didn't occur. Digit 6 appearing 1 time. That's 61 repeated from one draw to the next. Remember, the last few draw, they repeat 1 numbers from the next draw, from the previous draw to the next draw. For the last 5, 6, the last, I think 4, 5 draws, they've been doing that. Repeated the last number to the next. Last number to the next. That's the pattern. I know there's that pattern, but I refuse to pick those numbers. Because sooner or later they're gonna die down, and now when they drop back down, it's gonna die down because jackpot went back 20 minutes, so it's gonna die down. They won't repeat a cornet from the last draw to the next. It's gonna die down because people can accept the streaks. People cannot accept the streak that they see the number appearing from the last draw to the next. The last 4 draw, you're gonna continue to do it. People can accept that, but you gotta accept the streaks. You gotta accept the streak. Cannot deny the streaks. The streaks is the main reason that you hit numbers. They post streaks, and the only reason they keep pulling streaks is people cannot accept that. That's why they keep pulling streaks to catch you off guard. You gotta accept streaks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 cornet. 12 cornets total you could have used, but how many cornets should be used? 7 cornets should be used. So if you look at the number, you could only from last draw, from the previous draw to last draw, whatever you like to call it, last draw, or previous draw to last draw. I hope I caught it right. And let's look at the digit that was used: 0, 1, 2, 3, 6, 8, 9. So I'm gonna do that. 0, 1, 2, 3, 6, 8, 9. So again, ignore this red digit right here. Let's look at 12. 12 is right here. 18 is right here. 20 is not right there. So let's gonna move the 20 out and put it down here. So you have 12, 18, 20, 39, 61. Where's that 10? Out of range. So we're gonna have to rearrange it again. 0, 9, 12, 20, 39, 18, 61, and 10. Learn to do this first. Operate this first. Learn to do this first, because this is the only way you can improve. Remember, you can randomly put down all those digits over there. Not all the time you would have all the number within picking range. Remember, I had to remember this one. I was lucky. I got all the number in order and still be able to pick the right 6 numbers. But on the bottom, I got to range the 10, 20. Because if I put the 0 right here, I won't pick 20. I can pick 10. Now I put a 0 right here, I will only pick 20, but I won't pick 10. So you got to keep rearranging to see how you can improve. Practice this first. I guarantee you're going to hit that jackpot if you practice this first. Remember, the main goal is to get as less cornet as possible. Okay. I'm gonna skip the 423. I'm gonna go to 420. I'm gonna go to 420. No, 420 has a double number. Let's go to 423. Okay, if I go to 423, the number that was drawn: 10, 39, 47, 49, 56, and 08 was drawn. 08 was drawn. Now, do you see that? Now, if you see that, that's good. Now, if you see the video, the numbers, you can see how many digits was drawn. 0 appearing 2 times. 1 appearing 1 time. You have 3 appearing 1 time. 4 appearing 2 times. 5 appearing 1 time. You have 6 appearing 1 time. You have 7 appearing one time. You have 8 appearing one time. And you have 9 appearing 2 times. Now, if you add these up, it should be digit 12. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. And you have used all digits besides digit 2. So you have used all 9 digits. So this is a bad draw. Doesn't mean you cannot pick all the win numbers. This is a bad draw. You can see the disadvantage of having too much digit. Most of the number that are drawn are within 7 and 8 digit frequencies. Do not need to use more than 7 and 8 coordinates. Most of the digits drawn are within 7 coordinates or 8 coordinates. This is where you get the disadvantage. Now, if you post the next draw before that, I hope you guys can see this because it's a little bit small. You have 20, you have 30, you have 45, you have 55, you have 56, and you have 14. Do you see that? 14. And for that draw, you have digit 0 appearing 2 times. You have digit 1 from 14 appearing 1 time. You have digit 2 appearing 1 time. Digit 3 appearing 1 time. Digit 4 appearing 1 time. Digit 5 appearing 4 times. And digit 6 appearing 1 time. Or digit 4 appearing 2 times. So let's add up all the digits up. 1, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. 20. 12 coordinate. And you can 12 coordinate. And how many coordinate should be actually used? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So most of the draws are within 7 to 8 coordinates. Now, you can see the last 4 draws, actually 7 coordinates were being used. So what's the draw from 7 to 8 coordinates? Even for a Mega Man, you can go back and check how many coordinates there is and how many coordinates should be used. There are 12 coordinates every draw because each number uses 2 coordinates. And how many coordinates should be actually used? You have Powerball from last draw, 7 coordinates should actually be used. Draw before 7, draw before that 9, and then draw before that 7. And this is a double number. You use, sorry about that. What happened? Okay, sorry about that. This is a double number. Another 5 should be actually used. So I'm going to put a U there. Use. Why? Because you need a 55, so you need another 5 there. So a double number, you have to add another coordinate to it. So yeah. So the worst scenario possible, if you have this scenario right here, when there's 9 digit, when there's 9 digit being used, and because there's one double number, 11, because of 11, you gotta add one more digit. because of another double number, you can add another digit. Because of another double number, you can add another digit. So if you use the coordinates, you have 9. You have 12 coordinate total, right? You have 12 coordinate total. Since there's 9 digit, since it's 10 digit, so imagine all digits are being drawn once. Per draw, you have 10 digit. So 10 digit. Now, let's say the red ball or another ball is, you have 2 extra double numbers. Remember, you can only have maximum of 10 digit. 10 digit. Maximum of 10 digit means, which is equal to 10 coordinates. C for coordinates, you have 10 digit, total must equal 10 coordinates. There's no other digit besides 0 to 9. So 10 digit, the maximum digit you could use is 10. So 10 coordinates. The only way you can, the worst scenario you can possibly have is you have 10 different digits being drawn plus 2 double numbers. If there's 2 double numbers, you gotta add 2 coordinates more because of the 2 double numbers. So therefore, you use all 12 coordinates. That's the worst case scenario being used. That never happened before. And you can go through, I haven't seen any draw that use all 10 different digits as well. So not playing these 2 scenarios, you will hit that jackpot. Do not play the scenario with 10 coordinates plus 2 double numbers, which is 12 coordinates. Do not play combination that have 1 of each digit being used once. That is also rare. And also, you could rule out any scenario that use 9 different digits inside. Most of the cases draw are from 8 or below, like 6, 7, or 8. 6, 7, 8, mostly 7 and 8 are being used to draw the winning numbers. So 7 and 8 coins is most of the time are being used to draw the coins. So if you play by those scenarios, you're gonna hit that jackpot. If your formula, when you play those combination and you pick those numbers from Dster and you have 9 corners, 10 corners, 11 corners, 12 corners being used, that means you have too much digit being used. If you have too much digit being used, you're not gonna hit that jackpot because most of the case scenario do not draw those combination where you have 9, 10, 11, or 12 digit being used. 9, you could see them also, but 10, 11, 12, they are rare. And you can pinpoint those draw where you see 10, 11, 12, they do not come that often because that's how it goes. So you can, if you like the video too long, but you can email me for any game prediction at hyper_links@yahoo.com. Email me for Dster. Be glad to help you with the Dster system as well. So email me for that.